far. Around 12:45 on Monday, 12:45 in the afternoon, Aurora police located Fabian Perry at a home in the 400 block of North Oswego Street, and he barricaded himself inside that home for several hours and live streamed on social media telling police that he would shoot if they entered. Well, that lasted until after 2 a.m. Tuesday morning when Perry came out of the home with a rifle. Shots were fired by one Aurora police officer and one Arapahoe County sheriff's deputy. And Perry was taken to a hospital where he died.
Police say he was wanted on murder charges out of Roswell, Georgia, for the murder of his girlfriend, 23-year-old Sammy Cabrales Hernandez. Now, he previously made headlines for punching a 53-year-old woman through the window of her car during a road rage incident. Today, Aurora Interim Police Chief Dan Oates said for the other people living in the house, Perry's actions caught them completely by surprise.
They sincerely did not know that they were housing a homicide suspect. They knew this. They knew him as to be a family friend.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon spoke with one of the people living in that house where Perry had barricaded himself. Colette is joining us now, and that had to have been a very scary situation, Colette.
Something he had absolutely no idea about. Neighbors actually still outside right now in their driveways, walking along the sidewalk, all watching this scene, which is still going on behind me, this investigation, and it is really hard to miss the damage here on this house. You can see those massive holes, one on that bottom level, then those windows that are blown out. Lots of that from the less lethal methods police say they were trying out first. But for those living around here and even inside of the home, knowing they were close to someone accused of murder, that's shocking, to say the least.
Calm neighborhood, quiet, people just going on with their daily lives.
Right. Off Oswego Street in Aurora.
I've been in this neighborhood for literally 32 years, and this is the first time that anything like this has occurred.
Is where Melissa Murdoch calls home.
I'd never say that it can't happen here, because we know that it can.
What happened here, a standoff that lasted hours, involving Fabian Perry, who was wanted on murder charges in Georgia, accused of shooting the mother of his children.
It leaves another family, devastated because of the loss, and it leaves young children without parents.
And Jay Terry is one of the people who was living in the house at the time.
Yesterday I was working on my motorcycle and I heard a bullhorn outside, and the guy's name rhymed with mine, so I thought they were after me.
He didn't know much about Perry.
Yeah, I thought he was a young kid. Of course, the older I get, the younger everybody else looks.
But now hearing about his criminal past.
I feel violated, but I don't think my roommate knew. So I think he should feel as violated as I do.
And he's frustrated after not getting much sleep last night and seeing his home this morning.
That used to be the front porch. I have to keep telling myself it could be worse.
Police say Perry fired off anywhere from 20 to 40 rounds in the home.
They weren't warning shots. He was shooting at the cops. It should have ended there. They shouldn't have had to take a battering ram to the front of the house and punch holes in the walls and break every window in the front of the house. I don't think that was necessary for them to wait that long.
And for the neighbors who watched and heard it all happen.
The fact that he chose Oswego Street, it could have been Oakland Street, it could have been, anywhere in the state of Colorado.
That thought becomes even more real when something like this does happen just a couple doors down. Those I talked with say they never got those text alerts telling someone to stay inside of their home when something like this is happening. Melissa Murdoch even told me the reason she knew to go inside is because she could physically feel the tear gas, and that's when she decided to go inside of her own home. Aurora police say there was a technical glitch, and those notifications went out about 10 minutes after they were supposed to around 40 phone numbers. But if you want to check and make sure you are signed up for that service, go to auroragov.org and search code RED. That's all one word. Live in Aurora, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Terrifying situation. Thank you, Colette.